Tiger fans, the round 15 extended squad has been named, and I know there's a bit of culling yet to do tonight, which we'll find out what the final squad is, but I thought it's worth talking about the potential ins and of course the out. We'll start with the ins. We've got Jacob Blight, James Trezise, McKelty Lafau, and my man Jasper ALGER. I'm crossing everything that he gets a game this week, but I've got some rationale as to why I reckon he'll play, but I'll get to that in a second. Kane McAuliffe is the out, who unfortunately hurt his quad at training, which was really, really shit timing. We obviously talked about Kane McAuliffe quite a bit over the past couple of weeks and his performances off low time on ground percentages, but still getting, that 18 to 22 possession mark. He was looking a bit more dangerous. He's a human cannonball. So he's ticking all the right boxes, and it was just good to see him get that continuity. So to now see him have to miss a game or two, whatever it looks like, is really disappointing. But I've got no doubt he'll be back in as soon as he's able to do so. What that does do, though, in my biased mind, Kane McAuliffe steps out. So I now think that Jack Ross can step back into the midfield role because that's what he does better than playing as a half forward. There is almost no doubt in anyone's mind that he will play a better game as a midfielder than as a half forward. That then leaves a half forward spot empty. And who on the inclusion list is a half forward? Jasper ALGER. That's his ticket in. So I'm trying to just wish it into existence. But look, he'll get his chance sometime soon. And I kind of worry the bye might have gone against him a bit because he couldn't continue the run of form. But he kicked 3 goals the last game against the Swans and was looking really, really good. And I really do think, all jokes aside, I really do think that is a logical stepping stone path for him to make a debut this week. So we'll see how that plays out. Jacob Blight, Trezise and Lafau. Look, I don't think all three of them will come in. Jacob Blight's interesting. I mean, I've obviously been a big fan of his and calling for him to come in for a couple of weeks now. I don't think he'll come in down back because Miller and Bolter are down there. It might make us too top heavy. My only thought on Jacob Blight is maybe it's at the expense of Tom Sims, which may not fly well with people. But I only say that because Blight can chop out ruck as well, which we have seen earlier on in the year, if they wanted to go down that path, and also play forward too as a more mature body. Otherwise, it could be, McKelty can do the same thing, but I'm kind of hesitant to have him do the rucking work on the back of coming back from the knee injury, of course. I said the word. God damn it. I tried so hard. But if McKelty Lafau comes in, I'm personally more inclined to play him just as a proper full-time forward, and he can do like stoppage ruck work and things like that, but I wouldn't expose him to centre bounce ruck work. That's just me personally. And as for James Trezise, it's a tough one. Like, he's not doing a lot wrong. He's actually had a really good month of football in the VFL, so trying to work out where he could potentially fit in. I don't think there's a spot in the back line for him for similar reasons as to why Luke Train is now on the wing, because the back six is pretty settled. So it would have to be somewhere on the wing or maybe as a sub. Does he take the sub instead of Camden McIntosh? Again, Camden was sub for 2 weeks in a row, and that would usually then dictate that he plays a full game somewhere, whether it's AFL or VFL. But having the bye, I'm not sure if that resets that or not, if they start again or if it's just the same rules apply. I really don't know. So for me, I wouldn't be surprised if the sub was out of Camden McIntosh or James Trezise. And Trezise can play multiple positions too. And I really do think long-term he's going to be a player that does stay in the 22. It's just a bit of a logjam at the moment with what they're trying to do. And it's weird because we didn't have a good game against the Swans. I get it. But in the positions he's better in, I don't think we could take away from that spot. Steely Green's still one that I have question marks over, but he's named on the ground, so I'm taking it that he's playing. But they're the round 15 extended changes for this week. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the changes? Who do you think is going to stay in? What do you think of McAuliffe being out? And who do you think sub's going to be? Let us know and make sure you like and subscribe for more Richmond content. And I'll see you for the next one. Go Tigers.